Hey Taurus, Kat here to do your read for June. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Just so you know, this is a general reading that will not resonate with all Taurians. And if it does not resonate with you, you can always check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign, because the answers that you're looking for might be there for you, depending on what you're looking for, you know. Moon is like sun and moon. It's your shadow aspect of self, emotionally. And Venus is about love. So sometimes our Venus sign gives us more in regard to romance and answers for that aspect of self. I will do a Celtic cross spread, and then I'll clarify with Murder of Crows the shadow aspects of the read, that which we can expect to be obstacles or things we have to overcome. And then I will use the Good Tarot to clarify the positive aspects of the reading and what we can hope to achieve in terms of growth and transformation. And I'm not taking that because it was at the bottom. Growth and transformation. And the final outcome. Any advice I'll get from Oracle cards at the end of the read. And as you can see, I allow jumpers to come out. I do not select the cards. It's just the way I work with Spirit. I prefer to do it this way. And if you want to fast forward to the actual cards being on the table, you can do that. I will read through these again, okay, when we get there. So no problem with doing that. Bottom of the spread, Knight of Pentacles. All right. Okay, Taurus. So, interesting setup here, because you've got Ten of Cups, happy home, family, hearth, etc. in the recent past. And you've got, maybe there's an inheritance that happened. Something happened where you feel like you've got enough money now to give out and give back. There's been some justice that has turned in your favor. There is the Five of Pentacles as an obstacle to overcome, and that is someone feels left out in the cold. It may not be you. I get the sense that you have something that somebody else wants and they want you to dole it out to them, right? And it came from this foundation here. Huh, interesting. But in order to be able to do what it is that you have in your heart to do, this can be an obstacle for you. King of Cups is at the bottom of the spread in the subconscious mind. A very specific read here, but I'm getting that having a difficult time doing what you want to do with your heart. You know, the octopus is a master escape artist. Okay, can get out of anything. And this is in the reverse here, I think, because I feel like you're being drained by being pulled on to do things that don't resonate with you, with whatever this good fortune is that came your way. In the top of the spread, I've got King of Wands, and that is in the conscious mind. So there's some individual here that is very charismatic, engaging, kind of life of the party sort of individual, very powerful person, has a definite presence in the room when they walk in. You know, this is someone who grew out of a player energy and has matured, maybe married now, could be a relative, a friend, but someone who has very, very specific ideas of what they want done with whatever it is that's happened here, okay? In the near future, Seven of Pentacles. This is planting a garden and waiting for it to grow, and this is not waiting for it to grow. So I think there's going to be some pressure to make things happen for people, either family or friends. Somebody. I'm getting this King of Wands energy, kind of trying to take over. That is not allowing you the time to let things manifest the way you want them. At the bottom of the spread, I get the Seven of Wands. This is a person who has who is a warrior and is very weary, right? It has this energy of kind of like, oh, forget it. I'm just not going to fight anymore. But they're asking you to have strength here, and your environment is a strength card. And this is, go inside, conquer your inner demons sometimes. But it's also, I get the sense, remember that God walks with you, okay? Is by your side. Your ancestors are there to protect you, your spirit guides, your higher self. If you don't believe in what I'm saying in terms of specifics around who's beside you, just consider your higher self. There is a force in the universe that is beside you that's going to give you strength to get through all of this and sees what you're going through. Now, in the hopes and fears here, I have, it's just so specific. The 9 of Cups in reverse. And this is someone who has everything they need. So you see how fat and happy he is, right? It's in reverse. And this is the hopes and fears that you're going to end up not having what you need. And your family's not going to have what they need. And the final outcome is that you just take a time out. You're like, I'm out of here. I need time away. Can't deal. And then the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom. And this is an offer. This can be an offer of, going to study something or offering someone some financial support, or someone coming in and offering you financial support, or a job offer, all of that kind of stuff. But in this reading, I get the sense that this is something that you are waiting on that is slow moving energy, and it's not come. It's not coming through the way you wanted it to. So I don't know if this has to do, and I apologize for it being so specific, but it is what it is, and apparently Spirit wanted whoever needed to hear it. Sometimes when things happen to our loved ones and we get some form of inheritance, it can really bring out the worst in people. I know I have lived with it or through it, and it's that I got to get mine here. That can be very, very challenging because we all want to do the best we can for everybody that we love. And there's only so much to go around, right? There's only so much to go around. And the pressure that's put on people to execute the wishes of everyone. It's like the Willy Wonka movie, I want blah, 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 So I totally get it. I'm not being disrespectful by saying that. I get this sense of heavy, heavy, heavy expectation on you. So let's get some shadow aspects here. Yeah, there's definitely the Hierophant is here. So there's definitely some culture, norms, expectations that you do something. And Hierophant can be marriage too. So maybe this is a spouse or someone else's spouse or the King of Wands spouse or a relative or something. But these two spirits are staring each other down, and this Hierophant's getting in the middle of it like, now, let's all be nice. Let's remember what really matters here. 6 of Swords, this is moving on. This is like, I am out of here. I'm getting out of these choppy waters. I'm getting in my boat, and I am moving on. I can't take it anymore. 9 of Cups, that's in the upright. So, sometimes when you get your wishes fulfilled, right, and you have everything you need, you almost wish you didn't have it sometimes just because of the demands that it puts on you, right? There is the Queen of Wands energy here. This may be the spouse of this King of Wands who is in the reverse. Very demanding, has very specific ideas of how the money should be spent, and it's not in alliance with, or the inheritance or whatever it is should be dealt with. And it's not in alliance with anybody else. And then we've got 6 of Cups here. And 6 of Cups is the return of someone from the past. Trying to weasel in here. What about me? I mean, seriously. Wow. Okay. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Oh, yeah, Empress. So. Let's see what we've got here on the Good Tarot, because there's got to be some positive aspects of this, yes? And maybe it also occurred to me that this may also be, and I apologize for not picking up on this earlier, But this may also have been a committed relationship or marriage and feeling left out in the cold and trying to get the resources, your fair share of the resources doled out to you as well. All right? Could be that too. Because you've got the Nine of Cups in the upright here in the shadow aspect, and then in the fears, you've got, I'm not going to get what I need to be content. Messenger of air. So this is Knight of air, Knight of swords. So this is having some wisdom and communication, saying what you need, you know, being very intelligent about your words and very selective about what it is that you say and who you say it to, and being careful about that as a mode of self-protection and also to advance the cause. Ace of fire here, Ace of wands. So there's definitely some passion within about how this is managed. It's a very passionate situation. And maybe there's something that you want to do with this as well. Yeah, so we get a tower. So you definitely had a tower moment. This sudden, quick, and abrupt change that happened. You gave up the fight. Like I said, this could either be inheritance from something happening, tragic happening in the family, or it could be a divorce. And if it's a divorce, and you're trying to get the settlement done, this tower moment that happened actually has a positive side. Usually tower moments are sudden, abrupt, quick change because the universe just can't take it anymore. They need to jolt you out of where you are so that you can find your true purpose, because the Ace of Wands comes in when Spirit says, okay, now you're in a position to be able to receive what it is that you should be doing in your life and what your purpose truly is here on the planet. And I'm going to spark you with some passion for that now, because you're in a place of being able to receive thanks to the tower, right? Very specific read, you guys. All right, we're not going to get any more from the good tarot. Those were the three that we were supposed to get. Unlike the other readings, I am actually going to grab you a Wisdom of the Oracle card because I think it would benefit you here. Here and now, a leg up. Okay, I think Spirit's offering you a leg up. And the here and now is temporary, right? Today is today, only for today. Now is now, right now. There, it's already gone, right? So this will pass. You're going to eventually take a time out and just say, okay, I'm done. I'm taking a time out and I got to take a rest from this. I totally get that. It's a lot of energy here. It's just exhausting. Okay, Spirit, can I get some advice for Taurus here in this situation? Maybe some clarity on whether this is actually a divorce situation with a settlement, or if this is an inheritance that is being doled out amongst people, you know. What's the story here? By the book. Let's just play by the rules right now. Do everything you have to do. Law of attraction, right? Keep your vibe high. Keep dragging yourself out of the negative places. Keep thinking positively. Legally do exactly what you're supposed to do. Ethically do exactly what you're supposed to do. This is a time when Spirit is saying play it by the book right now, because you have to in order for things to turn out in your favor. Do not do anything that isn't by the book. Okay? Read all your contracts carefully. I'm going to take that. That just fell out. Read all your contracts carefully. Don't sign anything unless you have it looked over. Especially right now, it's retrograde, right? Coming up. So don't do anything in retrograde that is a contract signing unless you have it looked over in triplicate. 1, 2, 3 by the book. Triplicate, okay? This is a temporary fork in the road. And the path that you take here will set a course in action for you. See how they both have banners? Isn't this interesting? You've got do it by the book. This is a temporary fork in the road, right? You've got a fork in the road in front of you on which path you're going to go down. Make it be the right one. Observer. See what that's about. I think you have Spirit looking out for you here. But I'm going to check the actual message in that card for you, if you don't mind. Perspective, yeah. Perspective, objectivity. So basically what this is saying is remain neutral in your perspective. Be objective about what you're seeing. Take it through a non-personal point of view, right? Do everything by the book. And that will help you in this situation. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees, right? And the feelings can get in the way of what is actually supposed to be done. And so Spirit is telling you, if you just follow the rules, you're going to be okay. Okay? Don't let your anger or your upset or your dismay or your exhaustion get in the way of making the right ethical decision and the right moral decision. Take time out before you react, right? And do this. This is your time out here. This is a recommendation from Spirit as well. Take time out before you react. Maybe even before you sign anything. Give yourself a breather so you can look at all of this objectively before you make any decisions, okay? Super, super important right now. Just grab a Moonology card for you guys too. Honestly, those 3 elephants, I would get everything looked at and signed in triplicate. Yep. Nothing is personal in this. Don't take it personally. Take some time out so you can remove yourself and distance yourself from the emotions that are involved here. Okay? Because this is all being done so that you can follow your purpose. Your commitment is being tested here. To your purpose, to your passion, to living the life that you're supposed to be living. One that makes you joyous and fulfilled with contentment. Adjustments are required. You do have someone walking beside you. I'm telling you right now, I just so strongly get that vibe. So strongly get that vibe. Take that time out. You're going to need it. Work through your fears. Take this time out to work through your fears, okay? All right? You've been tested before. You can be tested this time too. It's okay. You're going to make it out on the other side. And it will all end up being something that you look back on and say, oh, I get it now. Okay? That's what I've got for you, Taurus. I'm not going to say I hope it resonated because honestly, I know this is a difficult situation. I can see it here. And I hope that everything works out for you, that you have the ability to take that time out that you need to collect your thoughts and your feelings and approach it from a very kind of neutral, detached perspective, okay? But sometimes, the best medicine when we're feeling this way is to just take a time out for ourselves, okay? That's what I've got for you now. I will come back with a mid-month reading for you guys, so you can keep an eye out for that. Just hit that notification bell and subscribe, and then you'll know when I'm going to put that up. And I wish you the best of luck right now with this. Much love and light, guys, okay? Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you in the mid-month. Bye-bye.